One more wine, one more whiskey, and we just kept the car in park and dim the headlights so we see the stars. Let them tell us where we should start. And I'm scared as hell because there's no way to know how this goes. But I can't help but say I promise to give you my all. But it might break me. It might break me, break me. It might break me, break me. It might break me down. I won't let you down. But it might break me, break me. It might break me, break me. It might break me down. It might break me. It might break me. It might break me. It might break me down. But it might break me. It might break me. It might break me. It might break me down. But it might break me. The sight of you, it makes me dizzy. And when you're gone, I miss your face. Tonight I'll meet you in our favorite place. And just can't let this wait one more day. But I'm scared as hell, and there's just no way to know how this goes. And I can't help but say, trusting why you are so beautiful. But it might break me. It might break me, break me. It might break me, break me. It might break me down. I won't let you down. But it might break me. beginning, so afraid to ask for more. But my darling, you're forgetting fantasies are what I'm here for. Let me lead you straight into the storm, but always keep you warm. Lay back and take the freeway. I can see the sparkle in your eye. I know you wanna try, just know you're safe with me, babe. You can push me up against the door, or drag me to the floor. I think I'll love you anyway. You can turn me backward with your hands, whatever you command. I think I'll love you anyway. I'll love you anyway. I'll love you anyway. I'll love you anyway. You can keep your plaything if you want. I'm not gonna go and wave a magic wand, but listen to your mama when she said, nothing good is easy. You got a lot on your plate. You best tell those vultures to wait, 'cause I am yours tonight. I don't care how you spend your free time. Let me lead you straight into the storm, but always keep you warm. Lay back and take the freeway. I can see the sparkle in your eye. I know you wanna try, just know you're safe with me, babe. You can push me up against the door, or drag me to the floor. I think I'll love you anyway. You can turn me backward with your hands, whatever you command. I think I'll love you anyway. I'll love you anyway. I'll love you anyway. I'll love you anyway. You can push me up against the door, or drag me to the floor. I think I'll love you anyway. You can turn me backward with your hands, whatever you command. I think I'll love you anyway. I'll love you anyway. I'll love you anyway. I'll love you anyway. Standing there, we were talking close. Started on the 4th of July.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to another exciting edition of Show and Tell Live, a weekly comedy improv stream from our TVs to your lovable eyeballs. But of course, we cannot do this alone, so allow me to welcome the rest of tonight's class. They're that kid that was late even on Saturday. It's Alex.
Time is just relative, man. So, like, why does it matter?
Up next, that one kid who corrected the teacher to the point where they were fired, it's Max.
I believe in a meritocracy, and that's what I am always achieving.
Up next, the only kid to fail lunch, it's Dan.
Look, I just can't eat that fast, okay?
And lastly, the teacher's pet, but only because they keep wearing catgirl ears to school. It's Steve. That one got away from me. Oh, I really should start planning these ahead of time. But that would be pre-prov.
Yeah, it's improv, baby.
It's improv, baby. Anyways, welcome all to another exciting episode of Show and Tell. Motion design, hey fellas, to you as well, good sir.
Hey!
We are goofing and a little bit of gaffing. shenanigans, nihilism, and whimsy. That's what we're all here for tonight. Show and tell Alex. Your support is meaningless. Thanks everyone for being here. I hope you all had a truly wonderful week. But let's kick off the weekend in a fun old way. Purple is the color. Look at this.
Right?
Chat.
Let's
Oh,
go.
that purple.
Best color.
All right. We're going to start off with a fun, quick game of customer service. That's right. People love complaining, and we made it into an improv game. So what we're going to need is something that typically wouldn't have a customer service line. These can be any household product, things like umbrellas or baby food, or these could be more exotic products like LED yo-yos,
Baby umbrellas.
or baby umbrellas that dispense baby food. No, that's too complicated. Somewhere in the middle.
Huh.
But whatever you want. Oh, motion. Memories is great, but unfortunately a little too heady for what this game allows.
It's a terrifying world.
Oh my god.
Like call up the service provider for memories. Hi, yeah, I'd like to return this one.
And it's like,
Yeah, it's real bad.
it's
In before, isn't that a Black Mirror episode?
the memory I ordered didn't get here. Oh, what memory was it? I don't know.
I don't remember. Oh, amazing. Dang you, youngster jazz. Shenanigans. We're gonna go with, just because the thought of it makes me giggle. Thanks, Tora. We're gonna go with table legs. This is the table leg customer service line. Daniel, whenever the phone is ready, it's yours to answer.
All right. Hi, thank you for calling Papa Longlegs, the only place that'll get you legs for anything you need. What can I do for you?
Hi, yeah, so I live pretty far out in Alaska, and all my table legs keep getting eaten by beavers. They keep gnawing at my table legs. I don't know what to do. Any help?
Yeah, we can actually give you legs that are made of pure mercury, so if they try to eat the legs, they will just get poisoned and die. How does that sound?
What, isn't mercury liquid?
No, you just have to keep your AC extremely low for it to stay
or high,
solid.
depending on what you say.
Yeah, there's really no wrong answer to that, yeah.
Agreed. It's pretty cold in Alaska, so that should actually work out pretty well anyways.
Great, it's just $5,000 for each leg, so we'll just
Per leg.
build that to the same card that you ordered the last one.
Perfect. That's exactly
All
right.
right, you can expect it by next week. All right,
All right, thanks so much.
no problem. Bye-bye. Hi, thank you for calling Papa Longlegs. We'll get you legs. What can we do for you?
Yeah, so I got your legs, and then they weren't even, and so then I ordered your playing card leg evener outer booster set.
Yeah.
And so I used those, but now it seems like they're still not even, but in the other way. And I'm not sure if I'm supposed to get another booster set or what I should do about it.
Yeah, so if that happens, if you get the playing card set, we do provide a tissue lifter set, and that should off balance any disproportional liftage that you have from the playing card lifting set.
Okay, all right. So I'll just order the tissue lifter set, and then I put that next to under the other legs that aren't the other legs that aren't boosted by the cards.
Yeah,
Okay.
and then if that is still offset, which does happen sometimes, we do sell little amoeba lifters, which you would then put under the playing card leg to then balance it out even again.
Okay, all right. Well, I'll look into those, but I'll just get the tissues this time. All right, thank you very much.
No problem. Have a good day. Thank you for calling Papa Longlegs. Legs are how we go walking. What can we do for you today?
Hi, this is a little embarrassing, but I need to make a return.
Yeah. What seems to be the problem with the legs you ordered?
Oh, nothing's wrong. I kind of misread a situation. My friend kept talking about leg day, and I thought it was a holiday. And now I've got 200 table legs.
Honestly, it's a big misconception. Were you planning on keeping them all for yourself, or are you gonna give them out on leg day as like presents? Like,
Well, I didn't know if it was like a Halloween thing or like a Christmas thing, so I just got extra in case. But I don't know. I messed up.
understandable. You didn't happen to open any of the legs, did you? Because once they're
I opened all of them.
Oh, well, at that point, we can return them used, as, used legs very much lose their value, as legs keep most of their value in the box. So we can give you about 15% of what you paid for them.
Wait, so you're saying used legs are worth less?
Yeah, if you open them, they're worth more in the box.
So why do you need to work out on leg day? I think I need to call you back later. I gotta figure something out.
No problem. Have a good one. Hi, thank you for calling Daddy Longlegs or Papa. We got the legs. You know who we are. What can I do for you?
Hey, I bought a couple packets of your playing card leg lifter booster packs, and I'm just really upset with my purchase. There were like no rares in the packs at all, and I was like, how are we supposed to have a proper draft format if there's no rares in these packs?
Yeah, we keep hearing this. Look, the current set we have right now, we were trying to do some balancing issues. We realized in the last packs we set out, there were just way too many mythics that were sort of off-balancing the meta. I know there were a lot of bans that happened too, and you can't use those cards to lift up your tables anymore. But we were trying to avoid bans this time, so that's sort of our thought process with that.
It's just that was very fun, and then you had to get your hands dirty, and you messed up the whole game.
Right. Well, have you? If you're worried about that, have you tried playing our tissue game? It's very popular among younger kids.
I saw that you launched a mobile version of it, right?
Yeah. The mobile version is Sneeze. It wasn't taken. That app name wasn't taken. We were very surprised.
Right, yeah. And the funny, I was using it for a bit, and I actually did like it better. And then I found I could put my phone underneath my table leg, and it actually made it not wobble anymore as well. So I was actually pretty happy with that.
Yeah. The app it works very well. So where are we standing here?
It doesn't sound like you're gonna reimburse me for any of the booster packs.
Well, you know what it is. You open a pack, you get what you got.
All right, still better than magic.
You're telling me. All right, I'll catch you later, Fred.
All right, bye.
Bye. Hi, thanks for calling Papa Longlegs. We got legs, you got arms to take those legs home. What can we do for you?
Oh my god. Okay, all right. I need to explain something to you, and I need you to it's going to be hard to believe, but I need you to believe what I say, okay?
I will do my best.
So I was part of the kitchen staff at a castle, a kind of remote castle, and then all of a sudden, the owner of the castle was like an asshole to this one person outside, and we all got turned into furniture. It was really fucked up. I didn't do anything to deserve that, but here we are, right? So we're all furniture, and years go by, and I'm a table for years. And at one point, they put too much weight on me, and it broke one of my legs as a table. And so they ordered one of your legs and replaced it. Except now the owner of the castle fell in love, and so I'm a human again. And this isn't my leg. This is someone else's leg.
You still
I don't know what to do. You gave me somebody else's leg.
It wasn't one of the Mercury legs, was it?
No, I don't think so. It seems pretty human.
Okay,
it's
good.
Definitely not mine.
Look, it's sort of, at this point, you're way past the return period. I don't really know what we can do for you. I mean, we can try to do something, store credit. Maybe you can find another leg that suits you better, but I mean...
I can't even stand up straight because it's a little bit longer than my normal actual leg.
I mean, we do have playing card extenders we can put under your foot if you wanted to try to balance it out. But again, the best I can do is store credit when you're this far out of the return period.
Oh God. Okay. All right. I guess I'll try to. stuff my shoes with the playing cards and maybe get used to it. Oh God, whose leg is this?
All right, glad I could help. Have a good one. Hi, thank you for calling Papa Longlegs. We got the legs, and you can begs for those legs. What can I do for you?
Hey, who am I talking to right now?
This is Paul.
Oh, hi, Paul. I just wanted to tell you I'm gonna put you out of business.
Excuse me?
Yeah, over here at Andy's Table Arms, we've developed table arms for your table. So
How do those work, Andy?
well, you put the flat part of the table on the ground, and the table arms bench press all of your stuff up to you when you need it.
That just sounds like a table doing a handstand.
A handstand? Wouldn't it be
Well,
more
I
of
guess
a
a table
headstand?
doesn't. Yeah, I guess they don't have hands. Damn it, Andy!
I won again.
Fuck.
Anyway, we're really taking off. I'm gonna take this to the shark game on the TV, which I legally cannot talk about right now. And we're gonna get funded, and we're gonna take you out of business.
All right, just because you got into Shark Week doesn't mean that you have to gloat about this. All right, we're gonna put you back out of business, Andy, just like we did before when we had the same debacle happen with chairs.
Oh yeah? Well, I won't make that mistake again. You can count on it.
Oh yeah, I'll see you in court this Thursday.
Oh, is that Thursday?
Yeah, they pushed it back because
Oh.
I think the judge
I don't think
was...
I can make Thursday. Can we reschedule? I'm sorry. I know I keep doing this.
Okay, yeah, it's fine. I'll talk to the lawyers.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, I'll see you later, Andy.
All right, bye. I hope you have a terrible day.
Damn it!
Wow, what a world we just found ourselves in. Truly a magical place. Chat, how are you all doing out there?
You guys know how cats and dogs have like 2 arms and 2 legs, right? They don't just have 4 legs. We're on the same page here?
Wait. No, Max,
Cats?
we're not on the same page here.
Cats and dogs have 2 arms and 2 legs.
Basically, what he's saying is
Not for legs.
the front legs of animals are structurally different from the back
Yes.
legs.
Which is correct biologically.
Yeah.
That
So cats have
I don't
2
know
arms
if you
and
can
2 legs.
describe it as an arm just because one leg is different from another leg.
I don't know. When does leg end and arm begin?
Well, functionally,
Wait,
they're
what?
I feel like Max hasn't even gotten to his point yet. We're just
I
still.
I haven't. We're
Wait,
still on the
wait.
on the
No, the
pretext.
definition,
premise.
it's not if you find something that has different structure than a leg, it must be an arm. A leg is just if they use it to walk and move.
These are arms, and then this is much similar to the structure that a cat's this is, rather than this.
Are you talking about the structure or the function? Because we're working under 2 definitions here.
Structure, I guess, is what I'm saying.
Let's
All right, sure. Just keep going, Max.
let's
Whatever.
just get to Max's actual point.
I swear to God, if it's
It's
just
not
like,
so-
what do you think about that, huh?
It's not so wrong to say that a table has 2 arms and 2 legs, then.
No,
Oh,
because
right.
even your
that
structure
is-
argument doesn't hold up.
That is incorrect.
Oh my
That is wrong.
God, Max.
I'm gonna keep working on the theory.
Go back to the whiteboard and let us know what you come up with.
I mean, if you can build a table that has like, furniture has established definitions for its limbs, right? Because there are legs which
Correct.
hold up the furniture, and there are arms which are typically like the arm rests, like the things on the sides.
They also
right?
have backs and necks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, if you could create a table where 2 of its legs are just normal table legs, and then 2 of its legs are like you took some arms from an armchair and put them underneath it, then maybe you'd have an argument there.
So it's like a reverse sleigh table, is what you're telling me.
Yes.
Yeah, or like a chair on its side, kind of? I don't know.
See, my thing is, some tables don't even have 4 legs. Some of them just have 2 with the bars at the bottom.
Yeah.
It's true.
Some tables only have 1 leg.
Wow. Little tiny tables.
What about like not hanging legs, hanging tables?
That sounds horrible. Eating a meal on a hanging table. You'd be like, "Oh, I bumped the table," and your salad just goes.
Well, I guess not. Okay. I guess you could interpret it that way. More when it's like built into the wall and there isn't. Like, that's what I was
thought
thinking.
you meant literally
I guess that's
chains
more
from the
table.
ceiling, swing a hanging table.
Here, I've got a situation where that would be a fantastic idea.
Yeah.
And something I think that needs to be our next business venture.
Yep.
All Jello restaurant.
Wow.
So thank you, Sneaky Squid.
Oh, Jam LD! Wow.
Thanks,
Calling it.
Um,
And Sneaky Squid, thank you for the sub.
Yeah, no. So I think it's in the South, they make like Jello casseroles. They're probably called something different, where they just put things in Jello. So like you can put fruit and like vegetables and stuff in there. I've heard people put like chicken and shit in there.
I think
Not my favorites, but like a whole restaurant dedicated to that, and all of the tables are hanging from the ceiling on chains, so you can just jiggle the table around and all of the Jello.
I think there's an easier solution here, which is just you take like a picnic bench, right, where it's the table and chairs all as one solid structure, and then you hang all of that off of the ground. So that way you are swinging along with your food and you're fine.
So you don't get hit by.
And then the whole restaurant is on hydraulics.
It's
Inception style turns the whole time.
This is going to be on top of the Space Needle. Yeah.
And it's one of those carnival rides where you're all attached to a pole and then it spins you faster and faster, and the centrifugal force will keep your food stuck to your table while you're all eating sideways.
Is there also a wheel in the middle of a table where you can spin it even more if you want to?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Yeah.
But you have to be this tall to order an entree.
I'm concerned because we're picking such a like gelatinous food that is then going to be placed where we're going to put a lot of people in motion sickness. It's just going to be a weird. It's going to be a weird vibe all around.
It's chunks going down and chunks coming up, my man. All right, let's move on to our next game. We're gonna play a game called Yo Ho. So what we're gonna need from chat is just a bunch of locations. Keep them coming. If you got locations, we want to see them.
Centrifugal restaurant.
Yeah, exactly. Whatever location is on the top of the dome, unscrew it, stick your hand in there, get your hands all grubby with your brain bits, put them on the table, sift through it, and then give us that location. Put it in chat.
Put it in the chat.
Oh look, here it's Anya.
Hey, Anya.
Anya's here.
Hey, Anya.
Whoa!
She'll know what it means. Don't worry.
Amazing. Keep those suggestions coming. Dan, whenever you're ready, go ahead and pick us out a spicy one.
All right, starting with Dom and Alex. We're gonna go with Anya's here. You guys are at the Lemon Factory.
Sure. Yo ho, blow the man down. To come into my power, I must turn to sour. Yo ho, blow the man down.
In order to feel, I need to lick a peel. Yo ho, blow the man down.
I've done my time. I ain't no lime. Yo ho, blow the man down.
I don't feel so mellow because I am yellow. Yo ho, blow the man down.
I do as I please. I'm my own main squeeze. Yo ho, blow the man down.
I just need some aid, and so it's lemonade. No, it's the same word.
Good job.
All right.
True.
What's our thing?
Who's next? Alex, go ahead and pick him.
Okay. Dom and Dan.
It's me.
Right?
Yes.
Yeah, Dom and Dan. Okay, you guys are going to go to a haunted house.
Ready. Yo ho, blow the man down. I am quite the kook, cause I love a good spook. Yo ho, blow the man down.
I think this is quite scary. Oh, did I touch something hairy? Yo ho, blow the man down.
I must form retreat, cause I've lost in the street. Yo ho, blow the man down.
I really don't want to boast, but is that over there a ghost? Yo ho, blow the man down.
Forgot how to rhyme. Oh no!
All right, me and Steve.
Oh.
Oh no,
Me?
is it me and Max? Never mind.
Yeah.
It's me and Max. What's the place?
Where are we going?
Where we going?
Going to a lighthouse.
Where we dropping?
A lighthouse, boys.
Where we dropping, boys?
Yo ho, blow the man down. I need to see, but I can't find what's in front of me. Yo ho, blow the man down.
I'm given a power by that there tall tower. Yo ho, blow the man down.
It's so dark, I'm afraid. Wait, is that a mermaid? Yo ho, blow the man down.
The absence of light has given me a fright. Yo ho, blow the man down.
I need to eat something curvy. Something fruit will prevent scurvy. Yo ho, blow the man down.
I'm feeling some scales and it makes me feel frail. Yo ho, blow the man down.
Now this next thing's a shocker. I think I'm in David Jones' locker. Yo ho, blow the man down.
I started to falter, my mouth filled with Walter. Yo ho, blow
No!
Who's this Walter guy? When are we gonna meet him?
Walter
Up
Malone.
his mouth and a little man is just like, "Hi, I'm Walter."
Yeah, my mouth is filled with Walter.
Guys,
Alright.
that's the part of the lighthouse where you all get really hungry, the ship hasn't come in for weeks, and you're forced to eat the other residents.
Right,
That's
right,
makes sense.
right.
You're rhyming about IKEA.
All right. Yo ho, blow the man down. I don't need to be a grouch, but I need to find a new couch. Yo ho, blow the man down.
I found a good desk on which I can rest. Yo ho, blow the man down.
This place is filling my needs. I gotta hand it to those Swedes. Yo ho, blow the man down.
Have you tried a meatball? It looks like you need all. Yo ho, blow the man down.
I'm not that good at math, but they paved out my path. Yo ho, blow the man down.
You look a little dead, why don't you try the bed? Yo ho, blow the man down.
I guess I could go to sleep, just don't let me get too deep. Yo ho, blow the man down.
Would you need a twin or kick me in the shin? Yo ho, blow the man down.
You're not doing deception. Oh wait, is this Inception? Yo ho, blow the man down.
If you need it cheap, we've got it really free. That's not a rhyme.
Creep.
I also love that classic sales expression. You either buy this or kick me in the shin.
Look, you need a twin bed or you need a queen. Either way, you get to kick me in the shin if you.
That's our sales guarantee.
Amazing. Well, let's go back to land. I think we've done all we need to do here.
Now that we got
Land
our
ho!
Land. We heard sea shanties are in 2021, so we wanted to bring back that old classic game, Yo Ho. Chat, how is everyone out there in Chatland doing? Anything exciting happened this week? Anything exciting happening this weekend?
We're waiting.
Mhm.
Well, chat.
We can sit here all day.
How about you, find friends in television land? Anything exciting happen?
That was my favorite too.
Max and I went on a walk with our roommate Jason, and we were walking along the Schuylkill River, and we found like this little spire that you walk up. And Max and I took a picture like we were on the front of the Titanic at the top of the spire.
I just sent it to Discord. Dan was very reluctant about it, but I wanted the picture badly.
think I watched.
It's pretty glorious. Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one.
Wow, majestic.
Yes.
Anya's visiting the Amish tomorrow.
Ah, yes. Love
Wow.
to see it. Going up to
Star got
Lancaster?
some, Rita's Italian ice. That's
That's
delicious.
good. And Crabstar said the correct thing, which is Rita's Italian ice. I love in Philadelphia when people call it Rita's water ice, and I'm like, well, Italian ice is in the name of the company, so you would think. They're like, no, it's different. I'm like, it's not.
It's a Joyzy
Oh,
thing.
you guys remember getting that little wooden spoon in there and flipping it over and then licking the bottom because it's all sugary?
Yo.
So good.
You guys remember getting your Italian ice and then a full bottle of Dasani and pouring that in to make water ice?
Yeah.
Times.
That's how we do it in Joyzy.
Your garbage state.
Tor's hair is now pink. Hype.
Ooh,
Whoa!
Wow.
That's so
Cool.
fun.
JMLD
cool.
carried around their dog in a little pouch on a hike.
Oh,
Fantastic.
Come on, yeah,
just like Max and Dan.
if you were the real alpha, they would wear you in a little pack and walk you up the mountain.
Interesting, Dan.
What they do?
Snorkel
They
says
do it in the
they
market.
moved their bike seat back a little. I got my bike this week. I put it together and I took a very nice long bike ride. So Snorgulls, I know and I love the thrill of the ride.
Did you order a new bike? You did,
Yes.
right?
Yes,
Yeah.
I did.
I need to do
If
that.
someone wanted to see this bike, is there, I don't know, a new TikTok video they could see of it?
Oh, there is a new TikTok video of me and my love for my bike,
Whoa!
which you can find on our TikTok.
We won't be pushing
Yeah.
TikTok for much longer. We will keep posting, but we won't be as obnoxious
Yes.
about it.
Yeah.
It just so
everyone.
happened. It does look like this was a carefully curated conversation where we got to plug our Discord with content and our TikTok with content.
Yeah.
But it just happened to work that way.
All right, mission
Yeah.
accomplished, boys. Let's move on.
Yeah. The stream's over. We did everything we gotta
All right,
do.
moving on. We also have a Vimeo account.
What the fuck is on our Vimeo account? Just like,
We don't have a Vimeo account.
just like, very
We do have a
shallow,
Flickr account, though.
just very
That's not true.
shallow focus, like interview style confessionals. Yeah.
We
do-
should have a dating app account though.
Before we move on to our next game, I do have a question, which I'll pose to all of you and chat. If we were going to each dye our hair, what color do you think would work on each of us?
Would we have to do our Wiggles colors?
We don't have to do our Wiggles colors. It can be any color. But like, if Max was gonna dye his hair, what color do you think Max could pull off? But Steve, Alex.
Also, are we limited to one color per person? Or...
No, you could do like a half thing, or a fade, or like rainbow. Whatever.
Rainbow head.
Could it just be
Yeah.
the tip?
Yeah, you could frost your tips. Dan, if that's what you want.
I would definitely
Dan
get frosted tips.
frosted
That's
tips,
exactly what I would do. Look,
We just give Dan the budget for hair dye, and he just comes in as Guy Fieri next week.
Well, if it's colored, then it's not really frosted tips. It's more of like the baby bottle pop look.
Mm.
yeah.
Dom, did you say that you would do silver hair? Is that a thing you've said that before?
I don't think I've said that, but I could see it.
That was the
I
thing
think for
said.
me, if I was gonna dye my hair, I think I'd go jet black. Like I feel like I would just go even darker than I am now. But I think that's because my
Tommy Wiseau look.
yeah, I think it's just my longing to continue to be a true anime villain. It's just
Yeah.
that's what I'm really after.
Max, I said I was considering silver before.
Oh, okay, maybe that was it. Yeah.
I would want to just do like, just
Ginger, I
like,
could ginger.
like old man white, you know?
Motion design coming from my throat tonight.
Steve just changed hats.
Got him.
Alex, a blue? I could see it. Like
Yeah.
maybe like a faker blue, like almost like a blue raspberry blue. I can see.
What is
Like a light, a light.
what is
blue.
Yeah.
what is Narc Issa
There's just
Malfoy hair? Oh, it's the character.
I
Oh,
think
it's
it's
just a
Malfoy's mom.
Yeah,
where
yeah,
it's
yeah.
like partly white, like a small amount white, and the rest is like black.
I was trying
Yeah, that would
to,
be cool.
I was trying to interpret that as a color, but the second I said Malfoy outside, I'm like, oh, they're talking about fucking.
Yeah. I'm always obsessed with those hair colors, and I don't know how they do it, where it's like just the edges are lighter, but the entire center part is darker. I think it's just like the way light hits it. Like you see it a lot with that like fake red color, where it's like a really like burgundy in the center, and then on the edges it's just neon red. But like they just put their hair, and no matter where it moves, it's almost like watching a cartoon in real life. I don't know.
Right.
What if we all, because I agree with Anya that we should be the same hair color for unity, maybe we should all just go blonde.
I don't think any of us but Max would look good blonde. Actually, I think Steve would look good blonde, but I don't know about
Steve could totally do
us,
blonde.
the three of us, I don't know about.
When I was younger, I was like almost a bleach blonde.
I was
Like
gonna say,
it got darker over time, but and this isn't actually like closer to the root is more of my natural hair. I'm still growing it out from like I don't think it's fully washed out from the fall where I dyed it pitch black.
I don't know about full gray on you, but I think if we all got that touch of gray, I think we could pull that off, right? Just a little sprinkle.
Let's do a time warp stream where
yeah,
we all do touch of gray on ourselves, and it takes place 40 years in the future.
we'll do that as part of our 24-hour stream that we keep tacking things
Okay,
onto.
okay, sweet. I'm writing it down in the doc.
Oh no! All right, let's move on to our next game, which is a game called Conspiracy. So what we're gonna need from chat is what is a service that you encounter every day that you just don't trust? What's a distrustworthy service? For me that'd be things like laundromats. They always just seem shady. I don't know.
You do it yourself, or are you talking about the ones where you like a dry cleaners?
It's like a dry cleaners.
Okay.
And no, both of them. They're both shady. Laundromats are shady.
What
too.
if there was like a laundromat and like in the same building, like how they have like Taco Bell and Pizza Hut together? But
a laundromat dry cleaner? I trust that more. I do. I think the diversity is
I'm at the laundromat. I'm at the combination dry cleaners and laundromat.
I saw Alex doing the little head and I was like, I know exactly what he's singing.
Y'all think we spend too much time together? Yeah, amazing.
We could spend more time with our 24-hour stream.
Yay! We're gonna go with Motion Design's Wi-Fi connection. I agree. Public Wi-Fi sketch. So this is our conspiracy theory about public Wi-Fi.
we'll start.
I'll start.
All right, take it away.
Hey everyone, have you heard about public Wi-Fi connections? Well, I'm here to tell you that it's not real. If you look very closely, any picture you can see where people are using a Wi-Fi connection, you can actually see a little string that goes up into the heavens. Now, this little string, I think, is what they're referring to as the Wi-Fi. And personally, I think it's not Wi-Fi at all. They're just pumping our internet through cables, like Ethernet. I don't think Wi-Fi is real. I think it's just really, really long Ethernet cables that connect to our phones invisibly. Anyway, feel free to think about it.
Long ago, man had developed a sense of curiosity, a way to question their surroundings. And so they learned how to ask the big questions that we know today. Who? What? When? Where? And most importantly, why? Well, unfortunately today, in our hyper-textualized society, most of those questions have been answered and therefore are no longer asked. But there is one question that remains, and that is why. Now, integrated into society without our even knowing, the why question has been shoveled into our own lives through Wi-Fi connections. It seems that while these inherent questions in man may yet be unanswered, It is, after all, trying its best to answer throughout the simulation of our society. It's weaving its way in between our own networks in order to create the one true answer, the answer to why. And Wi-Fi is the searcher. Think about it.
Look, all I'm saying is it's not hard. You just gotta run the test yourself, right? And like, I'm a guy who's out here running the tests, right? It's simple, right? It's so easy to disprove this stuff. Now, what I'm talking about today specifically, the tests I've been talking about and kind of conducting, and you can see them on all my other videos, is about the cloud. People always talk about the cloud as like a place where things are stored, and I have to agree with them, but not in the way they think, right? Because the cloud is what all of the Ethernet cables come down from, right? So when they're not beaming signals, man, we're not that far yet. All I'm saying is the tether, where do you think those things get tethered up to? Say it with me, the cloud. You think it's random that birds just fall out of the sky, like they just forgot how to fly? No, they're getting crossed up in the wires that run down from the clouds. It's a simple test. All I'm saying, all you gotta do is go run outside, stick your hands out as far as possible, and anytime you see somebody on the phone, wave your hand over the phone. I guarantee it falls out of their hand. It's just the way it works because you're hitting the string and it knocks it out. Think about it.
Folks, I just got a revolutionary new discovery. So I was trying to test out where all these wires up in the skies were going, and you know what I put 2 and 2 together of? You know when we always see those weird chemtrails up in the sky? It's the wires, man. So what I decided to do is I found one of these wires going up to the cloud, and I started climbing it. You know, Jack and the Beanstalk coming for all of what's up there. And when I got up in the clouds, you're not gonna believe what I saw. There was, I shit you not, a whole open company. You know, open desks, everyone's there typing away at their computers. All at once, they all turn, stare directly at me, like they practiced that before I got there. And then, who walks out from the clouds? I don't know. Their face was disguised. They had a voice modulator on them, and they said, "You don't belong here." They Spartan kicked me out of the clouds. I fell all the way to the ground, and when I woke up in my own bed with a text message from all of my friends telling me about what I did yesterday, perfectly set up like an alibi. If that doesn't prove that Wi-Fi is a load of crap, I don't know what will. Think about it.
Hey y'all, I've been watching a lot about public Wi-Fi. That's what people have been talking about recently. And I just watched this video from Lonely Boy, and he was talking about how he was up in the clouds, right? Supposedly that's where all this Wi-Fi is coming from. And I just started to think, wait a minute, what if the government is paying Lonely Boy to put out these narratives that may or may not be true as a way to disrupt what is really going on with the cables? They're hiring these people to do these crazy situations to make us sound crazy, but really they're the ones that are making up stories in the first place to cover up public Wi-Fi and all the damage it's doing. All I'm asking you to do is think about it.
Think about it.
Think about it. Next, that reminds me of, I forget what it's from, but there's some show where they where they need to go to Area 51. The guy's like, well, Area 51 isn't real. And it's like, well, of course it is. And they're like, wait, really? But everyone knows about it. He goes, well, that's the best way to keep a secret, is to tell everyone. And he's like, what? Yeah, good stuff.
God damn it, Alex. I should have never said it.
Super fun. We're gonna roll right into our next game, which is a game called Press Conference, which means Steve needs to tune out, buddy.
Bye, Steve.
Bye, Steve. All right, chat. So here is the deal. Steve has done something. Probably something really important. It could be astronomically good, could be miserably bad. That's entirely up to you, chat. But you need to help us figure out what it is Steve did. And the only person who doesn't know what Steve did is Steve. It's up to us, the esteemed panel, to interview Steve about their deed until they are able to figure it out or guess wildly in an opposite direction. That's the way the news goes.
That's the way the cookie crumbles.
And that's the way the cookie crumbles. Uh-oh's on the right track. Those are the kind of suggestions we are looking for. Oddly specific. Yoiks tour. Oh. That fits right in line with our Jello chunks from earlier.
We should have sloppy joes at this restaurant also.
Yeah, we should.
I had so much uncertainty.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Amazing.
Is Lollipop Man? Oh, I thought it was like. Oh no, that's Candyman. I thought it was that horror movie.
This...
and I was like, looked the wrong way at him, and I was like, what do you mean? How do you look the wrong way at like Slender Man, where he's like, no one's looked at me like that before.
Well, actually, according to Slender Man lore, the wrong way to look at Slender Man is to look at him at all, because once you've seen him, he will then start walking you. Sorry. I had a real year and a half where I got deep into the Slender Man lore.
That's the movie that we should have got.
Exactly.
Can we?
Alrighty.
I'm actually kind of surprised there was never a Slender Man movie.
Well, I think one was in the works and then it fell through.
Yeah.
That actually really makes sense.
I think they could have gone a real actually, if you do want to watch a Slender Man movie, there's a YouTube series called Marble Hornets, which is about Slender Man, which many people consider to be the best piece of Slender Man media. That's a sentence I didn't need to say in my life. Which you can watch. It's got like 40 episodes, and some of them are a minute, some of them are like 10 minutes. It's pretty good though. Wow. It's got a good sense of.
All right, what did Steve do?
Sorry, Steve. Steve reads vertically instead of left to right. That's what Steve did. Steve,
it's still with English, but he reads vertically.
Yeah. Steve reads vertically. He found a way to read books vertically. That's instead of left to right. It's gonna be tricky, but I'm excited to see what Steve guesses at the end.
Okay. Let's see. All right, here we go.
And that wraps up our story about the impending stock market swivel, which we're being told is different than a crash. Tune in next week to find out what the swivel might mean for your bank account. But now joining us on the program, we have an esteemed individual who's created a new methodology that school children everywhere are saying is confusing. Steve, welcome to the program.
Hi, I hope this isn't going to be long. I've got to read my kid a bedtime story tonight, and he chose Starship Troopers, so I really got to be going soon.
Do you have a modified version of the book?
A modified version? I would say no. When it comes to literature specifically, I'm a purist. I like to make sure that my kids are getting direct from the source.
Okay, so your procedure is just individual. You don't need the text to be altered whatsoever.
I don't, but I have a feeling other people do.
Well, interesting. And do you plan on teaching this method to other individuals, or is it strictly for your own use?
Well, personally, I don't need modularization or any change in my routine. I'm perfect in every way, and I really feel that this, by teaching people the ways, it will make them perfect as well.
Did you take any inspiration from other cultures, such as Japanese?
Yeah. I kind of pulled a lot of things from all over the place. I told you My son's very big into literature right now. I've been reading him all kinds of texts. Last week we read War and Peace as a bedtime story, and next week I believe we have Sun Tzu's The Art of War.
And does your methodology increase the speed, or is it purely an aesthetic choice on your part? I'm just trying to figure out why you've invented this methodology.
Yeah. Well, it's purely to help people get better. I feel that they're not doing as well as they should be. So I guess in a way you could say it's more aesthetic than speed. But I prefer to look at it as holistically good.
What was the problem with how people read before? Like, sure, everyone had their ups and downs, but what was really the problem that you thought that needed to be fixed?
Well, the problem was that people were just reading it incorrectly. If I do say so myself, there is a way to read and understand every book in the imaginable language, and then there's a way to not do that.
So you're saying the way that we've all normally been taught, it doesn't give you the information that you need when you read it?
Well, it goes in one ear and out the other immediately. And quite frankly, I think this way will help it stick in people's minds so they don't need to reread over and over again to understand what it is. You just get it once, move on to the next book, and eventually you'll learn everything there is to know.
I've been told that your methodology is described as high highs and low lows. Care to comment on that?
Yes. Well, so that's a little tongue-in-cheek from my competitors trying to discourage you from using my system. And it's because it involves a mix of what's the proper definition of the word that I'm looking for? It's marijuana with mind-altering substances so that it becomes more vivid in your imagination.
Well, I think that helps explain a lot about your methodology.
Tell me, when you started off learning your method, did you have to follow along with your finger, or did you just kind of pick it up right away?
Yes, there was a lot of fingering involved.
Right.
Excellent.
Yes.
Do you why don't you go ahead and let us know what exactly you've done, and go ahead and spell out your accomplishment to us, please, if you don't mind.
Yes, I've invented a way for people to read better using drugs and their fingers.
Well, certainly is one way. Thank you so much for joining us here on the program. I'm sure school children everywhere are daring to take on this new task. This just in, the market has gone full swivel. Economists still not sure what it means. Looks like there's going to be a run on the banks. Enjoy your weekend, everyone. Thanks for tuning in.
See.
Welcome, Raiders. Always catching us at a great time. Those of you joining us, this is Show It Tell Live. We're a weekly comedy improv stream chock full of nihilism and whimsy and shenanigans and goofs and gaffs and any other fun, silly words you can think of. I believe Ellie's gone to go eat some za, so good on them. But if you're sticking around, thanks for hanging around, friendos.
Yeah, the Beck person gets it. It's all about the shenaniganery.
Shenaniganery. That'd be a great bakery name, I feel like. I don't know. It just makes me want to buy some banana.
What just happened in that last game?
I don't know.
Who knows?
Who knows? Show and Tell Live, a legend comedy. You know, Crab is our biggest supporter, and by that I mean he keeps us humble.
Look, we're drama until proven comedy, okay?
Exactly. Oh, what if there was like an Oscar award that was like, you had us on the edge of our seats there, but you made us laugh? Speaking of the Oscars, we're going to move into our next game, which is called Streaming Disservice. So what we're going to need from this game is just a whole bunch of nouns, chat. You got nouns. This is the user part of the show. You give us words. We try and make them funny. So go ahead and throw some nouns into chat. We'll go ahead and get started.
Nice, Dom. Nice transition.
Thank you. Thanks, Max. I worked on it.
I don't want to let chat know, but it was really good.
Oh, thanks, Max.
Yeah, if chat knew we were doing good, that would be awful. So,
guys, you're gonna blow our cover. Act like we know what we're doing. Come on, be confident.
okay,
All right.
everyone, on the count of 3, say yes and.
Okay. 1, 2, 3.
Yes,
and.
And.
Were we doing the bit thing?
Damn
I
it,
wasn't-
Steve.
Also, the absurdity of us doing this when we're not even in a group.
All
We're
right.
getting tons of great words.
Yeah, I see
so
those
we're gonna go
juicy
ahead
nouns.
and get started. Let's do movies about cereal. Thanks, Tor. Cereal.
I saw a movie about cereal, and the only reason I enjoyed it was because I was pretty frosted.
I saw a movie about cereal and it was just corny.
I saw a movie about cereal the other day, and let me just tell you, it was special, okay?
Saw a movie about cereal the other day, but it actually ended up being pretty episodic.
I saw this movie about cereal the other day, and my pops didn't really like it. I saw this movie about cereal the other day, and I thought it was weird that they casted Zac Efron as Ted Bundy.
Saw a movie about cereal the other day, but the main actor was really milking it.
I brought a date to a movie about cereal the other day, and let's just say my favorite part was the Honey Nut O.
Whoa!
Alrighty then.
I actually also brought a date to a movie about cereal the other day, and well, let's just say there was some spooning.
Ooh.
The thought of someone spooning in a movie theater is absurd, but
That's terrible. It's terrible.
Terrible mental image. But alright, let's move on to another one. Let's do I saw a movie about anteaters. Thanks, Ice Knight.
I saw a movie about anteaters the other day, and let me tell you, it was a bit tongue-in-cheek.
I saw a movie about anteaters the other day, and I went in thinking that it was a movie about aardvarks because I was about to say this movie is not double S, but it is double A. But then it turned out that the movie wasn't about aardvarks and it's about anteaters instead.
I saw this movie about anteaters the other day, and it did really well in the box office. It's definitely King of the Hill of the weekend.
Let's do one about Chapstick, the old Chapstick movie.
I saw a movie about chapstick the other day, and let me tell you, it was Burt's Bees Knees.
I saw a movie about chapstick the other day, and according to the reviews, it balmed.
Saw a movie about chapstick the other day, and that's my story. I'm chapsticking to it.
I saw this movie about chapstick the other day. I just completely zoned out in the middle and just was glossed over.
I saw a movie about chapstick the other day, and let me tell you, the plot just kept rolling out, and I think they just layered it on too much.
I used to have this movie about chapstick, but my friend borrowed it and has never given it back. Alrighty, move on to another one. Keep those nouns coming, friends. So I knock over everything. Let's do a movie about spaceships. That's exciting.
I saw a movie about spaceships, and it was out of this world.
I saw a movie about spaceships the other day, but I don't think I was old enough because it was really about Uranus.
I saw a movie about spaceships the other day, and let me tell you, apparently there's a lot to Discovery.
I saw a movie about spaceships the other day, and I don't know, it just didn't feel like it had any gravity to it.
I saw this movie about spaceships the other day, and all of the content in it just seems so alien to me.
I saw a movie about spaceships the other day, and let me tell you, it was absurd. It was ridiculous. It was Apolloing.
I saw this movie about spaceships the other day, and I can't believe that Rian Johnson destroyed that whole franchise.
Oh damn. And we'll do one more about we'll do one more about trash cans. Let's do a trash can movie spree.
I saw a movie about trash cans the other day, and let me tell you, it deserves an Oscar.
Hey,
we did it.
Steve, you should have saved that. Was it really great close?
that was a good
I gotta be not as funny as that.
Oh, no,
taking
I'm gonna
it
follow
from-
that up.
No, it's fine.
Okay,
All right, we're done.
All right, we're done.
We have-
Can't say we're
We
finished.
have to. Thanks a lot, Steve.
Good job, Steve.
Yeah, Steve. Thanks for taking all the good jokes.
Yep,
Fucking
there it
Steve.
goes.
Everyone
This
cancel
guy.
Steve in the chat. God damn it.
Nerf Steve in the next patch. Am I right? Oh boy. You know what they always say in improv? If you aren't trying hard, that's it. That's it.
Are you
done.
you
All
got
right.
it?
No,
You wanna-
I had
you
a
wanna-
stroke.
no, it's okay. Dom, try one more try at it. You got it. We believe in you, Dom. Come on.
Yeah, you got it. Be
In
trying.
improv, if you aren't failing 50% of the time, you're not trying hard enough.
There we
That's what
go.
they say.
See, this was just one of those 50% of the time.
I think I was batting a 90 right there, but that's okay. Yikes. Thanks, chat. Oh, look how supportive our chat is, Crabstar.
Crab star.
Oh, no, it's great. Thanks all for hanging out. For those of you hanging out from the raid, hope you're having a grand old time. I know we're not as as exciting as Fallout 76, but we try. We try our hardest.
We're just as
let's go ahead.
nuclear, though.
Hey,
True. It's true. Let's go ahead and just roll right on into our next game of the evening, which is a game that we like to call Gossip Line, which means we're all gonna go away except for Max and Dan.
All right.
Bye,
say
everyone.
bye.
Bye, everyone.
All right, Max, it's just you and me. We have full control. What have we been wanting to do this whole time?
Oh man, we can do anything, man.
Yeah. Let's bust out the tech decks.
Yeah. Show everybody our sick skills.
Yeah. Should I get the juggling balls? Can go
Yeah,
for
why
my
don't you
5 minute-
pull up Tabletop Simulator and we'll play Bakugan.
Yeah. Oh man. Hi, Extra Jazz. All right, so for this game, we're going to be basically playing a version of Whisper Down the Lane. Max is going to tell me a 2-minute improvised story based off of a word suggestion from you guys. So start writing in the chat just any word to inspire Max's 2-minute story. Then I have to tell that same story to the next person who will not hear the original story, but I only have a minute. Then we whisper it down. But it gets shorter and shorter and shorter until eventually the last person has to tell the same story back to Max, but they only have 15 seconds to do it. And we get it perfectly every time without fault. Never have messed it up.
Every single
Never
time.
have
Word
been
for word.
extremely wrong. Yeah.
Word for word.
Yeah. It's really just saying the same exact thing, but just like you speed it up. Yeah.
Yes. So simple.
Yeah. So talk like one word a second, and well.
Okay, I can do that.
Is that fast or
Why don't you
slow?
want-
How many words do people on average say a second? Like 3?
More than one.
2?
Why don't you pick a word, Dan?
Oh, I mean you can pick whatever jumps out at you.
No, I can't pick.
Oh, I can. What do you want to eat? I don't know. What do you
No,
want to eat?
you pick for me. Just pick something. It'll be fine.
All right, let's see. We're gonna go with the suggestion of babysitting. Thank you.
No, can you
for-
pick something else?
No, you're doing babysitting, you baby. All right, so thank you to the Bex person for that suggestion. Appreciate it a lot. All right, and here, I don't know where any of my buttons are. All right, here we go.
Hey, Dan, you there?
Yeah, what's up?
Yo, dude, how's it going?
It's good. What can I do you for?
I just had this crazy night, and I have to tell you about it.
Oh, tell me about it immediately. I need to know all the gossip.
Okay, sure. So you know how I've been working a babysitting job. I've been going to South Jersey to get there. It's about a 30-minute drive, but I've been getting there on my skateboard. I mean, technically it's a longboard. And the only reason that I can get there so well is because I have sort of like these extendable arms, sort of like this exoskeleton that helps me push off while I'm skateboarding. It's like this, my dad's a doctor, engineer, mechanic, in something, whatever. He built this exoskeleton so I could get around faster on my longboard. So I get there last night, right? And basically the parents are already gone. And I was like, wait, what the heck? I'm here at the right time. And then the kid is gone too. And I'm like, where is everybody? Like, I look at my texts and they texted me like, 4 hours prior, and they're like, you're on tonight. And I'm like, okay, that's how they let me know that I'm going to be babysitting. They use that phrase, and that phrase specifically, you're on tonight. That's how I know. So basically, I'm looking around and I don't see the kid, anyone. So I go around to next door neighbors and I'm like, hey, do you know where the Johnsons are? And they're like, the Johnsons? And I'm like, yeah, I've been babysitting for them. And they're like, the Johnsons haven't been here for 10 years. And I'm like, wait, what? So basically, I collect information at the city hall, by getting there via longboard, and I realized that the Johnsons did die 10 years ago. So then I try and go back home on my exoskeleton longboard, and that's when I realized that my family's gone too. And I'm like, what could have possibly happened? Basically, my dad, the scientist engineer, was like, oh, he sent me forward in time.
What? Wow. That's a big revelation to come across.
Yeah. So you're still 16, right? You didn't.
Yeah.
Or are you 26 now? I feel like everybody's older.
I really don't know. Let me call my parents just to double check my birthday.
Oh, sure.
Just to make sure if I am 16 or 26, because now you're making me question everything. Let me just call my dad real quick. Okay, hold on. I'll talk to you later.
Bye.
Dad?
Yeah, what's up, buddy? How's it going?
Hey, Dad. Do you remember when my birthday is? Like the year?
Ooh, that's specific, huh?
Yeah. Just the year, Dad?
That's a tough one.
Well, let me.
Why are you calling?
Yeah.
What's going on there?
Look. Let me just tell you the story as to why I need to know. So, my friend Max, he has this babysitting job in New Jersey, and he gets there. It's about 30 minutes from Philadelphia, and he gets there on a skateboard. Well, it's technically a longboard, and he uses these exoskeleton long arms that his dad made him, because his dad's like this doctor, scientist, mechanic thing. So he grabs the ground and pushes along until he gets there pretty fast. He shows up and he knows that he was booked for tonight because he has the text from the family that says, you're on tonight. And he knows when they say that exactly, that means he's on. But when he gets there, the parents aren't there, the kids aren't there. He goes to the neighbor's house and the neighbors are like, what? The Johnsons haven't been there for 10 years. So then he skates over to City Hall. They haven't been there for 10 years. And then he skates back home and his dad isn't there. And he finds out that his dad sent him forward in time and everyone he knows is dead.
Whoa, that's a lot to take in.
Yeah.
At least I'm a better dad than that, right?
Yeah, so I need to know, because I don't know if I'm 16 or 26 anymore. I don't know what happened in 10 years. That's why I need to know my birthday.
You know what? That's a great question. I'm going to call your mother.
Okay.
Because she knows these things.
You guys haven't talked in years. Are you sure this is important enough?
It sounds important to you, so it's important to me if it's important to you.
Thanks, Dad.
No problem.
All right, I'll talk to you later.
Beep, boop, beep, boop. Hello? Ex-wife?
Oh, it's you.
It is me, ex-husband, father of our child.
Yeah, I thought I told you not to call me here.
You did, but it's important. Our child, whose name I remember, wants to know their birth date. Do you remember the year they were born?
You know the court obligates you to tell me a story before I give you any relevant information.
I know, honey. All right. Look, here it goes. Our child has a friend named Max. Now, Max is a babysitter, and they usually babysit in New Jersey. It's about 30 minutes outside of Philadelphia. And when Max skates there, he usually uses a skateboard, although it's technically a longboard. But in order to get there and propel himself, he uses these Doc Ock-like long appendages that are attached to his body. You see, his dad is some kind of doctor or whatever. So anyways, when he gets there, he actually realizes that he got a text saying that they're on tonight, which is the code word that the family definitely needs babysitting. But when he got there, he realized that there was no one there. The house was completely empty. In fact, the whole town was empty. Turns out his dad accidentally propelled him too far. He propelled him into the future with his mechanical arms. And anyways, that's why our kid needs to know how old he is. So that he can figure out if he too has been flung into the future or not. You know, just casual things that happen in our life.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna have to. I don't have that currently on file right now. I'm gonna have to go to the judge to see if I can pull that file for our child, with whom I love. And once I do that, I will send it directly to them and not to you, because I don't want to talk to you anymore.
All right. Well, like, you know, if you're in the neighborhood, or if I'm in the neighborhood, right, we could, the cafe, maybe talked about. I talked to the judge, tell him I said hi. Okay.
I will.
That's good.
All right. Bye-bye. Ring, ring.
Yeah, hello.
Hello, Mr. Judge who filed me and my husband. I need information regarding my child with whom I love, and I need information regarding their age.
Well, some of that is classified, so
I know. It got put under the safe lock, and now I have to legally tell you a story to unlock that safe to get the information.
Yep.
And
You better give me some real good storytelling reasons for why I should give you this information.
yes. All right. Well, here it goes. So my son, whom I love, has a friend named Max, and that friend, Max, is a delinquent who likes to skateboard, and he has a longboard, and his father pushes him around on Dr. Octopus arms. And by using Dr. Octopus arms, he's able to go really, really fast. And he has a secret code word for babysitting. So once he received that secret code word, his father, Doc Ock armed, threw him to where he was supposed to babysit, but nobody was there. And it turns out that he got flung too fast and went into the future. So how old is my son?
Well, I can't give you the information on how old your son is based on that story, unfortunately.
Oh,
But,
you'll have to go and corroborate that now, will you?
Yeah, I need to make sure that this story is up to snuff first. So I'm going to go check in with this delinquent Max, and then I'll get back to you on that. All right?
All right. Well, you don't need to get back to me. I'll give you my son's information because I love him and I want to make sure he's cared for.
All right, sure.
All right. Have a nice
bye.
day.
Hello?
Hello, is this the delinquent Max?
I'm Max.
This is Honorable Judge Alex. I have some questions for you.
Okay. Sure.
Basically, I was told a story about you, and I need to corroborate it in order to make sure that these two men get to know the age of their son.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll try and help out with that.
Okay, great. Let me just tell you the story, and you let me know how it goes. Okay, so you were skateboarding on a longboard, and your dad usually helps you out by pushing you with Doc Ock arms. Doc Ock arms, however, are pretty powerful and uncontrollable, so he threw you because you had a code word for babysitting and you needed to get there. But he threw you way too far, and you actually ended up going fast and into the future.
That's absurd. I couldn't get thrown by my Doc Ock arms. They're on my body. I have the exoskeleton.
Hmm.
And when I came back, yes, I found out that my own Doc Ock arms pushed me too fast, but that feels a little bit more of a small detail. The general idea of that is correct, yes.
So would you say that this father deserves to know the age of his son or not?
Sorry, is this my friend Dan? I
All
feel
right,
like.
I'm going to take that as a no. Thanks. You have a good day.
Oh, bye.
Bye.
Oh, Dan, that was our kid's name who we love so much.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
What? What was that? What did I just get sprung on when I...
Also,
Hello,
I
the judge.
And then Steve's like, oh, hey, here's 10 things that have nothing to do with the story, but also are a thing.
That's because, like, I get on and Dan goes, hello, Dad. And I'm like, oh, boy. Oh, this is
Gonna be one of those.
Look, just because you didn't want to be there for me as a father in real life doesn't mean you can't be there for me as a father in an improv game, okay?
Yeah. My child who I love so much.
Now I'm imagining a birth certificate where their first name is my child that I love so much.
Well, it's my, and then child that I, and then love so much. That's the name.
Junior.
Yeah.
Wow. Motion design has. Oh, sorry.
Congratulations to the happy love so much couple.
Oh, so good. So good.
I like to think
Oh,
that that's the successful half of the 50% motion design. But it is hard to tell.
It can be hard to tell.
Who's to say, you know?
Oh,
Chat, there we go. Chat will adopt Dan.
Yeah.
Oh.
Hey.
Dan
That will be the
wasn't
lovely,
riveting either.
loving
I love how
Dan needs.
I love how we're like, yeah, poor Max has gotten flown to the future, and Chad's like, yeah, but who's gonna adopt Dan? Dan, who's just living his normal life as a regular human being.
I don't know
Who
what
just-
my birthday is.
He just can't tell if he's 16 or 26. He has no idea.
He just forgot.
Takes me back.
To when?
Freshman year, which was either last year or 11 years ago? It's so hard to remember.
Oh, Dan, you do have chores.
I
for
gotta
Chad.
take the trash out?
Yeah, sorry, Dan.
God, I'm trying to play Fortnite online with my friends.
Tell Oscar we say hi.
Yeah. Unfortunately, when Dan does a bit like this, we're really strapped because he controls all of the tech, so we can't.
We're powerless.
We're genuinely
I did it.
did it. Amazing. Yeah. So I made a merch shirt that we can check out. It's nothing relevant to anything we've talked about tonight, but I wanted to bring it up. So, as some of you may know, we recently did our movie pitch brainstorming session, and I used the phrase "it writes itself" pretty frequently, which Dan loathes. So I decided to commemorate that in shirt merch form by making a lovely "it writes itself" shirt.
Yeah.
So if you ever have an idea that you think is super simple, it writes itself.
It do be like that, though.
Yeah, that's what I got given my quote.
A story about two parents who forget their son's age and then have to call the judge to relinquish their son's age to them legally. It writes itself.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what does write itself? A story about a nice rom-com slice of life where one of the background characters is just experiencing horrific sci-fi-esque things. So here's my pitch, right? It's just a normal-ass rom-com. But you know how the best friend character is always just delegated to cheering them on and stuff. Well, every time they the main actor or whatever goes over to the best friend's apartment, that friend is always caught up in some horrific sci-fi type stuff where they're phasing in and out of existence, and they're just like, Deborah, I'm a little busy right now. It's and then Deborah's like, but what if we meet at the wrong bar? We don't actually get to see each other. And then the other friend, whose name is just Jasmine, is just she come out of the bathroom and now just has a cyborg arm, and she's just I don't know, just call him. Boom, boom, boom. Slams the door, comes back out, all these horrific Rick and Morty-esque catastrophes are happening to this poor background character. The main character's so obsessed.
I think this is a great bit for the movie. I don't think that makes the movie itself.
Yeah. I think it writes itself.
Oh my god.
Yeah, Dan is an extra in the bar.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right, Jazz. That movie just wrote itself.
I think the only movie that can write itself is where, you just make the main character a writer that's writing the movie.
Well,
so the movie's stranger than fiction?
Yeah. But
I was about to say, what about a rogue AI that strikes out and instead of trying to take over the world, tries to get a job in Hollywood?
Strikes out. Strikes out which way?
It tried being a famous baseball player, but it just...
Oh, I thought you were just hey, do you want to go on a date with me? No, it's fuck.
Where is the Chester McBad AI Hollywood story movie? That's what I want to know. That kind of is though, that kind of is the movie adaptation if you think about it. Y'all seen the movie Adaptation?
Adaptation's a great movie.
I really want to. I have not seen it.
Max, it's a very you movie.
I know it is. I'm planning on seeing it soon.
Amazing.
I haven't seen it. I have heard that it wrote itself, though.
Yeah.
It did. That movie did write itself in a real way. The movie is about the movie writing itself, which is not even a joke. It's actually what the movie's about.
It's a crazy movie. Charlie Kaufman is a madman.
He is a madman. True. Anyone with the last name Kaufman, it seems, right?
Yeah.
Charlie, got Andy. That's a sample size of 2. That's statistically sound.
Yeah. Sample size 2.
Similar with people named Cohen.
True. Especially if they're brothers.
Two brothers.
Alrighty. Let's move on to our next game, which is a game we rarely get to see. This is a game called Bullshit. So what we're going to need from the chat is what are some questions that you've always wanted answered? What are the secret questions that are out there in the universe that you wish you could have answered? Mine is, how do we get such a great freeze frame of Max? That's what I want to know.
Oh, did you save that one, Dom? It's been a while.
I didn't save it. It's been so long. I wasn't even prepared. But let me know what universal questions you want us to answer, and we'll go ahead and do our best to answer those. Whenever you're ready, Dan, let me get you the question.
Yeah, Dom's starting off. Let's see what kind of questions we're gonna have. Let's see. Yeah. All right. People have been dying to know, Dom, how many holes are in a box of Cheerios?
Yes, this is an excellent question. Thank you, Dan. So basically, if you want to understand how many holes there are in a box of Cheerios, it's just really basic math. So what you've got to do in order to make that work is to take the volume of the box and then you multiply it by the amount of servings that are in that box. Because as you know, there's about 100 Cheerios per serving, which means 100 holes, which means depending on your box size, if it's a snack box, you're looking at about 200 to 300 holes, whereas a full family size box is about 2,000 to 3,000 holes, if you also multiply it by the size of your family as well.
All right.
So I see we're not going with Van Laden's donut hole theory for Cheerios. We're going with the theory presented by Johnson et al. About the holes being the actual part of the Cheerio that is missing.
Yeah. And as a reminder,
That's correct.
As a reminder to chat, you vote whether or not these are true or false statements. So you can vote just in chat on the poll right now.
It's true.
Right now.
And we made it easier, so you don't even have to type 1 or 2. You still can, if for old times' sakes, you want to feel it out.
Yeah.
But now it doesn't actually do anything. So,
Yeah. You're either going to look really cool or look like a fool.
Thanks, Crap Star. Always down on you.
Well, it looks like even though the 2s are gunning for false, even Ice Knight is getting in there with just typing out the whole. It looks like overall in the official poll you are deemed. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
True.
I'm gunning for that tenure, baby. No question to freedom.
Yeah, anyone that gets 2 correct gets tenure and is basically set for life. All right, what is your next question? Why is cheese addictive, Dom?
Cheese is addictive for the same reason that everything that's addictive is addictive. It's because big companies put addictive properties in it. See, in cigarettes, they add tobacco, which is, an addictive substance. With cheese, what they're actually adding is the dairy. You see, that is addictive. Why do you think all mammals on Earth evolved to drink milk? Do you think that was a natural choice? It absolutely was not. It was an addictive chemical that got into our mammalian bloodlines, and now we're all stuck on the good stuff. People talk about caffeine, but we know what the real reefer is.
Cheese is the real reefer.
You know what the real reefer is. Well, that's
Also,
merch. That's merch. If
immediately-
I
Yeah,
ever-
what is that? Just rolling a blunt of cheese?
It was preceded by people talk about caffeine, but we know what the real reefer is.
True, it's cheese.
Are you suggesting that caffeine is the original reefer that we're talking about?
Do you know
Maybe.
Do you know why it's called smoked Gouda, Max? Think about it.
Whoa!
Think about it.
Think about it.
I'm sorry to say, Dom, but you are stuck with 5 here. You are not getting tenure.
No!
It's a pretty astounding false. 75% of all votes.
Wow, it's a
against
real tragedy.
you.
Alrighty, who's next?
Now we got Steve.
Alrighty. Keep those questions coming. The universe has many questions, and we have several answers. Steve, what's the best way to heat a home?
The best way to heat a home is truly by taking a microwave the size of a city block and putting it around your home so that you can turn it on, and through the hot pocket theory presented by Pearson, we know that it will only heat the inside and not the outside. That's why your hot pocket gets cold on the outside, but it's burning hot lava on the inside. So if you do that with your house, it'll do the same exact thing, make you nice, toasty, warm, but the outside will be nice and cold.
Sensible?
While we're still waiting for votes, there is a unanimous false decision here.
Oh!
I'm not saying it can't be swung, but I've never seen a 7-vote swing before. Not in.
Wow.
Oh,
Well.
people are gunning for it.
No. I think, sorry, Steve. I think we're gonna have to say it's a no on.
Did
It's a
Steve
no
just get
from Chat Dog.
0 year?
Yeah, you
Yeah,
got,
you
you
got
got
zero.
none-yeared.
Oh, 0 year.
None
Yes, I did get 2 votes true.
Yeah.
Oh,
I like
boy.
I like none-year. I think that's the real phrase.
None year is good.
None year.
All right, we're up to Max.
Speaking of none year,
Max, which of the Disney princess band-aids will heal me the fastest?
I'm so glad you asked. Um, Out of all of the princess band-aids, there is this one which will actually heal you the fastest. And you're probably thinking to yourself, there's no princess on this band-aid. Well, that's the thing. Princesses from Disney are constructions, and they're helpful, but you have to realize that inside of yourself is the Disney princess. So it might look like this Disney princess is invisible. That's why you have to find the Disney princess in yourself.
Maybe the Disney princesses were the friends we made along the way.
Yeah, we have a chat command for this. You don't need to say it.
Oh, right. I forgot. We're optimizing all of the jokes. Oh,
We are
geez.
automating all the humor.
Excellent. How's chat feeling about Disney princesses, though? Ooh, Max, in the running for some 5-year.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay,
And we're
okay.
seeing the most votes we've seen ever. Keep it up, chat. We like
Keep
getting
it
our
up.
sample size being as large as possible.
Not the movie director sample size that we were talking about earlier. I hope those are directors because I do not remember who we were talking
Yes,
about.
we were.
All right, Max. Next question. I don't know what this means. Where do those big ants go? Oh, we've got a lovely Max creature. Wait, I can get this one.
Wait.
Yeah, get it
Get
quick.
it.
Oh, come on.
I thought he was just very deep in thought.
I did too. Yes, another one added to the collection. Now I really do have to make that Max video.
Wow.
Yeah.
See, this is what we're talking about. This is the Wi-Fi. The strands are being cut to max as we're speaking.
Alrighty, this is 64 on my Max frozen screenshots.
Wow.
Oh,
No,
my God.
really fell off when he got good internet, but here we
Yeah.
are, back at it. You know what? I'm gonna say Max just loses. Dan, we're gonna have to move on.
Oh,
Sorry,
he
Max.
gets 5-year by
Wow.
default?
Yeah, forfeited.
Oh.
But Dan, that means I have a really good question for you.
Oh, no, he's gone.
Oh, no.
Uh-oh, where do we...
Oh, no, he's back. There
Hello?
he is.
Hello.
Hello!
All right, quick,
hello.
your answer. Where do the big ants go?
Okay, this is the question. Okay, the big ants are so small ants are just the fodder for the colony, right? Like there's a whole colony of ants, and big ants are sort of like the gladiators of the ant world. And there's tons of different species of ants all around the world. So the big ants get together in a worldwide tournament that happens annually, where they get together and they have to fight each other. And most of them die, so that's where all of them go. I would watch that anime.
Antime?
My favorite anime is the Ant Bully.
Yikes. That's a joke for you.
Now that's a joke.
That's what I call a comedy, man. Excellent.
Well, it's very close. Oh,
It is very
You're
close.
dead split. You're between
I'm
a
not even
5-year
gonna
and a
get, like,
10-year.
The pity.
I just want to say, Ice Knight brings up a good point. It should be called Gladianter.
Ah. Yeah.
Max, it looks like the nays have it. I'm sorry.
Oh.
No, I'm stuck on 5 years.
Always a 5-year, never a 10-year.
Ever a tenure. Bex has what I think is the best question I've seen so far. Who's next?
I believe it is me.
Dan,
Yeah, you can tell me. I'm just typing.
why are cats?
Why are cats? So
Correct.
cats are made for people that want love in their life and think they can buy it. So when you get a cat, it's an extension of your family, right? But if you want to think of it outside of the nuclear family, you could think of cats as sort of the prowlers of the earth, right? They go around, and their ultimate purpose was to inspire the 2019 movie.
Wow.
So cats are a means to an end. Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
So was their ultimate purpose then to to inspire the stage, like the play and that, or the musical, and then the movie come for, like, the movie is the end game that kind of comes from that?
Yeah, there are steps to get to every floor.
Right, sure. Okay.
Yeah.
Whoa, that sounded deep.
There are steps.
Steps to get to every floor.
Think about it.
Wow.
Think about it.
Think about
That's
it.
deep, bro.
Yeah.
Mhm.
As someone who has 2 cute cats, I can agree with these claims.
I'm glad you agree with yourself.
Yeah. I'm just saying I would vote for myself as true, so I think you should do the same.
Well, it's a dead split right now.
That's true.
It is.
Oh, and it's
It looks like the A's have it.
Yay!
All right, Dan. You wear glasses. True or false?
Just the phrase "you wear glasses."
No, this is me asking you a question, Daniel.
He's leading up.
Me specifically, Tom, asking you, Daniel, a question. Do you wear glasses?
Oh, and that's okay, and that's a.
That's not what you have to answer. He's just leading up to the question.
Yeah, I'm just building, Dan.
He's contextualizing Dan.
You just asked me why is cats, so why would I be surprised when your question is do you wear glasses? Okay.
You're not wrong, given the nature of the events that are happening here. But my question that is not the question to you, Daniel, is do you wear glasses?
Yes, I do.
Oh, well, if that's the case, why is it 2020 vision and not 100 vision?
Right. All right. So, you know how you can live in a, what is it called? Where instead of, a base 12 universe, our eyesights are living in a base 20 universe right now. While there might be other parallel universes that have base 100 eyesight, this universe is not. Now, the benefits that come with 2020 vision is you get to live in the year that it's named after and make a lot of easy jokes on social media. That's the only benefit.
Now, what base do mantis shrimp have for their eyesight?
Well, it's all in this universe, so all organisms are base 20 vision. Yeah.
It was actually, not to like spoil people's fun, but it was actually proven that mantis shrimps don't actually see more colors than us. They just are like worse at processing colors. So they can't, like, our eyes are able to see colors and then combine them, whereas mantis shrimps can't. So they had to have like separate cones for green instead of blue and yellow, that kind of thing.
Oh, so it's the exact opposite. They're worse at seeing.
Yeah, they're actually worse at seeing colors than us.
Yeah.
I mean, the people have spoken.
They have. Dan, was that your second question or your first?
That was my second.
Dan got tenured.
Tenured!
Dan, you got tenured!
Hell yeah!
Wow. Our first tenured of the
Congrats,
night.
Dan.
Wow.
We're all going to go to the Cheesecake Factory. Everyone that made this happen after
Yay!
this to celebrate. You didn't
Being
make this
cracked.
happen. Just the people that voted for me.
Wait a minute. Dan's parents voted for this. Like, he's their kid.
I don't
So can we really trust them to vote impartially?
No. Dan's parents, who love him very much, deserve to go to the Cheesecake Factory and bring the
Agreed.
judge with them.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So whoever that time travel weird extendo arm kid, he can't come, but everybody else can. Oh, Max is frozen again. I thought he was just very
I'm
sad.
just being sad. yeah, I missed sad Max. I'll get it
No,
next
I
time.
froze again.
I know, it just
Yeah.
looked like
Alright.
you were just
It was
really
just
sad.
also-
just-
Yeah, it was a perfect reaction to what Dan said.
Alex, here's the question that people want to know.
Okay.
Should we nuke the moon?
Yes. So many people wonder, is it beneficial to nuke the moon? And the answer is undoubtedly yes, because if there's one thing that nukes do very well, it's create craters. Now, you might be thinking, well, the moon has plenty of craters already. But what if I told you that it would be a lot easier to see the man in the moon if we could create the man in the moon out of craters much more definitively. I think that by nuking the moon in just the right way, we could create a man in the moon that everyone could recognize and love.
Beautiful.
So for this new proposed man, are we going with the smiley face method, or are we going with photorealistic?
Which emoji would you put on the moon?
Yeah.
The moon emoji, obviously.
Yeah, I mean, it would have to be the moon emoji.
Oh, fuck. Could you
Imagine looking up in the full moon and seeing a big poop emoji with those big eyes being like,
oh my god.
aliens finally come to Earth and like, what the fuck did you do? Every planet, every civilized planet only gets one moon, and this is what you did to yours? Y'all are trash.
Whoa, wait. I like the rule that every civilized planet gets one moon.
Yeah.
Is that why it didn't work out for Mars?
We're in a race.
Yeah. Well, no. Yeah, you lose your moon when you become a civilized planet.
You
That's how it
lose all
works.
moons except for one.
Well, you get balance, so you lose it or you gain one, but essentially that's
Okay.
Yeah, the Space Federation comes in and takes the moon away from planets that have too many and donate that to civilizations that are moon inadequate.
it's true.
All right. Well, you got your 5-year. Let's see you go for the 10-year.
Alex, this is the real question. If I'm never going to give you up, won't I eventually let you down?
I'm never going to give you up. Won't I eventually let you down? Well, I think that it's really based on the promise here. I think that when we say I'm never going to give you up, what we're implying is that we are always going to be committed to that one person. In that case, letting them down would be by giving them up. So as long as you stick to that promise of not giving them up, then that is really the expectation that you're setting, and therefore you wouldn't let them down. Or as it were, you're never gonna let them down.
It's true. It's true. Well, chat, are you going to desert him? Are you going to run around on him? What's your vote say?
Oh, my friend that's in grad school right now, they got an email from the professor, and they're about some assignment, and then they're like, for additional info, click here, and they clicked on it, and they got rickrolled. Their professor rickrolled them, and I thought that was just really funny.
I feel like Rickroll is having a real comeback. I've seen 2 legendary Rickrolls recently. One of them was from the Guinness World Records.
Oh, it's so
They
good.
gave a world record to the guy who had done the most Rickrolls, and then he sent like a tweet or something. Or something like that, and he rickrolled the Guinness World Record book as they were giving him his award.
Yeah, they were like, it was something like, how can we contact you? And he sent them a link, and he's like, oh, here, you can contact me through here. And then their response was just like, wait, did you just...
And the one that I think is next level evil is I saw one on Reddit a little while ago, like the end of last year, maybe beginning of this year, which was this guy said, I can't believe this like it was a Reddit post, and it said, I can't believe this bullshit. They put Sony put a disclaimer in front of the Rickroll music video, so now you can't Rickroll people anymore. And of course they didn't. So it was a bunch of people clicking on a link, knowing it was going to the Rickroll video, and still getting Rickrolled. And I think that is next level. All the comments were just like, son of a... or like, I deserve this, or how was I so dumb? Oh, legendary content right there.
Alex, you're joining the 10-year staff.
Yeah, cheesecake for us!
Great work, guys.
Don't cheesecake and drive, though, friends. That's an important lesson.
Cheesecake.
Oh, yeah, speaking of, I made that merch shirt.
We can
jump on over to that.
Let's see what we... Oh, no.
Oh, my lord.
Oh, jeez. Wow.
Put that emoji on the moon.
Yeah.
Just a high moon. Oh, is that what high... Oh, no, that's high noon. I was going to say, is that what that is?
It's high moon.
It's high moon.
Oh, God.
Seth Rogen made a Western. Nice.
Jeez Louise.
Well, we're gonna roll right into our next game.
So-
Roll into our next game.
I have been trying desperately to figure out how to properly use TikTok. And every once in a while, this one that would come up that's pretty good is a POV, but it's like a POV of Seth Rogen doing something. So it's like POV Seth Rogen kidnapped you or something, and it's like someone opens up like the trunk of a car, like the camera's in the trunk, someone opens up the trunk of a car and just goes like it's so dumb.
I feel like you and I are on very different sides of TikTok. Oh boy.
Yeah.
Well, like I said, we're
We
gonna.
lost the Max.
Oh,
I'm now remembering.
Let us know how it goes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
We're a bunch of dice rolling nerds over here, so
Yeah.
We do indeed love it.
Max, you okay?
yeah. What's going on, bud?
I don't.
Max
Me and
is
Dan.
practicing for that background character in my he's phasing in and out of existence. He's falling through time.
I didn't hear the pitch of that movie because I was my screen was frozen, so I didn't even know how to join in on the bit. It's weird because me and Dan are in the same house.
Yeah.
I hog it all. What can I say?
Yeah, with their Ethernet cable.
I don't. I'm not. I'm wireless.
You're on Wi-Fi?
Yeah.
Well,
Stop hogging all the Wi-Fi wires.
Can you
Yeah.
stop streaming, Dan, so I can? so I
Yeah.
can be
So
on
you
the
can,
call?
oh yeah. Let me do that real quick.
that's like when Alex used to be host of our Zoom chat, and it would just log out, and we would all get kicked out of the show in one foul swoop. Oh man.
I'm still host. I just don't do that mistake anymore.
Yeah, we've just learned.
Well, do we want to do our next game, which is second time appearing?
It is our second time appearing. Please welcome the Honorable Dr. Alex, while the rest of us blue-skidoo on out of here.
All right, say goodbye to everybody else except for me.
Say goodbye to everyone.
Say goodbye.
All right, chat. So, we are playing a game called Surprise Inside. You might have seen it last week. You might have loved it last week, and now we're doing it again. So I am a doctor, and I'm going to need some objects. I just need some normal, like, household objects. What are just, like, if I was playing 21 questions with you, and I asked you, does this object fit inside a bread box? Then you would answer yes. What is that object? What's that?
I would also recommend you write these down, Alex.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a note here.
The thing is, they know now. I liked it last week because they didn't know what we were gonna do with these
Well,
objects.
I think the key is we need to just ask for the right we don't get too goofy with it, chat. Just get like some normal ass objects that we'll be able to figure out. Dan, do you want to because you're the one that's trying to find these objects. So
whatever.
you want to kind of pick them?
Yeah, we'll see. We'll take one. Our good man. Good man. I mean, I guess true. Our good friend Dr. Sensual Potato hit us up with vase or vase. So that will be for Steve. He'll have a vase.
Okay.
If you want to pick the next ones, because I also have to do shenanigans.
Yes, I will pick the next one then. Let's see. Ooh, okay. Are you ready?
Yeah.
I like, the Bex person said car keys.
Nice. I mean, that honestly, I feel like that happens often in this situation. All right, so that'll be for Dom,
Okay.
and then we need.
Ooh, okay. And then I'm going to go with Crabstar's suggestion for this last one, which is a pinwheel.
A pinwheel, like the Sleeping Beauty.
No, like the thing that you blow on and it spins.
Oh, right. That's what that is. What is the thing I'm thinking of? Is that?
You're thinking of a Wait.
What is that car?
A spinning wheel? Is it just like a spinning wheel? A spindle? Is it a spindle? I think it's a spindle.
Well, a spindle. That just sounds like they're trying to say spinning wheel.
Pinwheel?
A spindle.
No. You're thinking. Yeah, thank you, youngster Jazz. Yes, spindle. It's a spindle.
Okay. Well, that's not what's in the.
That's not. No. It's a pin.
Okay. All right.
We got him?
Yep. Sounds good. Okay, here we go. So you're just gonna start with you in there by yourself. All right. Take it away.
Oh boy, it's been a busy week, huh? Okay, all right. I just gotta last for the rest of the shift, and then I can go take a nap in the break room for a little while. Whew, I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing pretty good. And
Doctor.
Yeah, please come on in. Let's take a look at you. What seems to be the problem?
I don't feel so good.
Oh, okay. Well, do you know where you're not really feeling good? I can kind of start there.
Lower area of the body.
Okay, all right. Well, let me just let me go ahead and flip on this X-ray and see what you've got here. Oh, interesting. Okay. Wow. Well, I guess right off the bat, I gotta say it's kind of hard to make out with this X-ray whether I'm looking at one thing in the middle of you or two things on the side of you.
Well, I'm concerned it might be two.
Two? Oh, okay. Well, I think it's coming in a little more clearly now. It does look like just one solid thing. So tell me, was this an accident? Were you, was it a dare? Did a ghost show up in the middle of like a class and, you weren't prepared?
Well, I mean, it was a bit of a dare. I completely unprepared for the dare, and I'm now in the hospital.
Well, I've got to say, props to you for not breaking it. That's actually pretty impressive. It's
Thanks.
somehow, these things are known for breaking. That's kind of their whole thing.
Yes, I know. It's very, very delicate.
Now, this isn't Antiques Roadshow, so I am curious. Is it extremely valuable? Is it, is it something from a long forgotten era, maybe an heirloom or something, or?
It was my mother's. She passed it down when she died and said I have to avenge her.
Interesting. Avenge her against flowers? Some kind of plant?
Well, she's inside it.
Your wow. Okay. Oh boy. Okay. So again, do you want to just let me know how exactly this happened?
Well, I was worried that on my quest to avenge my mother's death, that her vase full of ashes would get stolen, and so I swallowed them.
Wow. Okay. Well, let's get her out of you, and we can, work on avenging her afterwards. But
Right.
You're not going to be able to avenge anything while you've got a whole urn in you. So, okay. Well done. Well done.
All right. Thank you.
Yeah. Go ahead and move on to surgery. Oh boy. Wow. That was. Wow. So, some of the people you meet in here, I tell you what. Whew. Okay. Well, all in all, that's surgery's problem now, so I don't need to worry about that guy anymore. It's great.
Hey, doctor.
Oh, hey, how's it going? How you feeling?
I feel great.
Great. Okay, that's good. That's good to hear. I don't get that a lot in here. So anything out of the ordinary? You feeling? What brings you to my office today?
Well, a lot of people said I should come in from my office, so I thought I'd come in. But I don't know. I feel great.
Okay. All right. Well, let me just take a look at you here. Let me flip this
Please.
on real quick.
I don't know if you find anything.
Well, I found something, and it might be something that you were having a hard time finding.
Uh-oh, Spaghetti-O.
Yeah, tell me, how did you get here?
Segway.
Segway. Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah,
and
my old emergency Segway.
yeah. Oh, right. And so when you inevitably leave this place, and you get home, are you worried about being able to get home okay?
Yeah, I think it'll be all right. As long as I can, as long as I can get in.
Uh-huh. So tell me, were you like missing these and you couldn't find them, or did you want to keep them in a safe place and so what's?
Oh, I see what the issue is now. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So I believe in the human pocket, which I believe that God gave us our own pocket. So that way we don't have to, lose things. My coworkers must have wanted me to come here because they don't use their human pocket, so they're not initiated.
No, I don't think many of us do.
No.
So, sometimes I'm guessing you use your human pocket for your wallet or your phone.
I do. Yeah, I think these actually slipped out of my wallet. That's where I actually keep them. Ever since I ditched the lanyard.
You definitely seem like the kind of guy that would use a lanyard. Yep.
Well, not anymore.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, well, okay. So we'll just, I guess we'll get these things on out of you. Tell me, do you have any like babies that we should be worried about? Like small children that might be fascinated by these things?
No, I don't think so. But I gotta say, Doc, my entire life is in those keys. So I really, sometimes things go in the human pocket, they don't come out. So if you can help me reach in there and grab it.
All right, yeah. Let's go ahead and get those keys out of your human pocket, and maybe you should go back to the lanyard.
Alrighty, Doc. Doc's orders. It's cool.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna tell him it worked. It's cool now.
Yeah. Okay. Bye.
Okay, bye-bye.
Oh my God. What is reception doing to me? This is something else. These people. Oh boy. Okay. All right. I'm almost done with my shift. Almost done. Just gotta last a little bit longer. It should be fine. How could it be worse than that? Come on. How could it be worse?
Hey, Doc.
Oh, hey, I didn't hear you come in.
That's all right. You busy?
I am now. What seems to be the problem?
I don't know. I've been feeling not great for a couple months now.
Not great, huh? All right, well, let's just take a look inside you, see if we notice anything out of the ordinary, huh? Oh.
You see anything?
Yeah, I do see something that's not necessarily supposed to be there.
Okay.
Interesting. Tell me, how have you been doing any running lately? Keeping up with your running?
Well, ever since I started feeling bad a couple months ago, I was trying to get a little more exercise in.
Okay.
But I wasn't working great.
Well, yeah. And when you run, do you start feeling like this twisted, like spinning sensation in your stomach?
Kind of. Yeah, I thought that was just cramps.
Oh, no, it turns out it's not cramps. Okay, what about when there's like a breeze, like a strong breeze blowing in your face? Do you get the same feeling?
Oh, in my face, yeah, it kind of goes down my windpipe, and I've been feeling a little bit of maybe like I googled it, WebMD. Laceration, interior laceration, is that something?
Ooh, you might honestly have some. I gotta say, it's with
kind of a lot of them, but very, very small cuts.
Yeah, in like this one sort of circularized, centralized
Yeah, circular.
area.
Yeah, that's kind of what it feels like. Yeah,
that's
I don't
what
know.
I'm seeing.
Because I felt this way for like a couple months, ever since like my kid's birthday party.
Yeah. Did those kids have party favors? Maybe like a goodie bag or something like that?
Yeah, we had lots of party favors. They it was a beautiful summer day, and they wanted to run around in the breeze.
Yup. Yeah. Well, unfortunately, it looks like, you may have had a run-in with one of those party favors.
Wait a minute. Is it one of the thing that spins when the air goes through?
Yup, it's
dang
one
it.
of those things. Do you remember
They
what
s-
they're called?
It's a
I just need to make a note of it in your document here. So
sure. Yeah. I mean, I purchased them for my children. Of course I know what it's called.
right.
It's a handheld merry-go-round. That's what they're called, right? At least in my neck of the woods, that's what they're called.
That is what they called it in the 1800s, but then they changed the name to something else in the 1900s. I just want to make sure I get your statement very clearly here.
Yeah, it's it's a cartwheel blower fan.
Yep.
Uh,
Yeah, exactly. They call
see,
them cartwheel blower fans.
We got these this brand that said that they're edible, and I don't know why I believed it.
Oh, yeah. Well, unfortunately, this is not one of those edible cartwheel blower fans. So we're going to take you down to the medical examiner who they'll be able to help you out, maybe pump your stomach and get that out of there.
All right. Thanks so much, Doc.
All right. You take it easy. Well, another hard day's work with a bunch of crazy assholes.
See.
Oh, welcome, Friday Night Live.
Welcome.
Glad to have you. We're show and tell live. Similar to you folks, we also do a weekly comedy improv stream filled with short form games from colorful TVs. So you're welcome. Right in good company here as well. Hope y'all had a great show. I was popping in and out. But yeah, stick around if you like what you see. We're gonna go into our last game of the evening. So what we're gonna need to go ahead and get started is in honor of the month that we're in, the old month of Irish celebration and Irish heritage. We're doing another Irish drinking song. So what we're gonna need from chat is any old noun, whatever noun tickles your fancy. Go ahead and throw it in chat, and we will do our best to see if we can't put together some kind of old Irish ditty.
Full transparency,
Uh-huh.
Dom was trying to give me a hint on what the name was because I couldn't find it, and he was doing this gesture where he goes like that, and the first thing that I thought was, is it called the pluck and suck wheel? Because I was like,
The plug
What?
and suck
Dumb.
wheel.
what is this?
Oh no.
Well, isn't that? It's funny because when Alex and I were talking about it, I was like, "What is that called? A spin? Like
It's a pinwheel.
Well, no,
Well,
I
no.
said the suggestion was pinwheel, and then Dan was like, "Is that the thing that Sleeping Beauty pricked her finger on?"
That's a spinning wheel.
That's a spindle, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Wait, but how is you pricking your finger?
Because he was saying pin.
Oh,
and
just the
then
word
wheel.
subdivide the
Oh,
word.
I was like, I
Pin.
don't see anyone with a pinwheel going like.
No, he wasn't trying to get me the
No.
object.
Yeah.
He
Just
just
mind,
was
we've been
I know.
playing get games for years. You'd think we'd be better at it.
Well, let's get to singing
amazing.
some ditties.
All right, this is the Irish. I said Irish turnout. This is the Irish drinking song about getting high scores. The high scoring Irish drinking song. Max, whenever your heart contends.
Okay. Oh, hi-de di-de 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 di. Oh, hi-de di-de 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 di. I went to the arcade. I played some games. I was working hard. Try not to get maimed. I was working so hard. I worked up a sweat. I was nearly drenched. I made the floor wet.
Oh, hi-de di-de 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 di. I thought I would do it. I thought that I'd be first. But turns of fate, I was the worst. My initials never be on the new scoreboard. And if I ever get there, truly I'll be floored.
Oh, hi-de-di-de-di-de-di-de-di-de-di-di. I hung my head in shame and started to go out, but soon I found that I was in doubt. because there was the person who won the last game. And so I told him, hey, yours, that thing will have my name.
Oh, hi-di-di-di-di-di-di-di-di-di-di. They punched me in the face. It hurt real bad. Then I got angry and I got really mad. I thought if I couldn't beat them in the game, then I'll make sure that in real life they are lame. Oh,
Hi-di-di-di-di-di-di-di-di-di. I got in the fight. I got really rough. Turns out this guy was really, really tough, but I was the victor. I took the fame, and so on the whiteboard, I plastered my name. Oh, hi-di-di-di-di-di-di-di-di-di-di-di.
Oh, That's right. You can always beat someone up in real life to get the high score.
That's true. Moral of the story.
Every arcade, in addition to having the high scores for each individual game in the games, also has a whiteboard that they hang up where it's just a battle royale, and whoever beats up the most people gets the high score of the arcade.
It was really just Fight Club, but they just had one arcade game there.
It's Fight Club, but there's like a Simpsons pinball machine in the corner.
Yeah.
You can hear. Amazing.
Wow.
Well, thank you all for joining us for another lovely edition of Show and Tell Live. We are tickled pink to have you all here. Thank you so much for being with us. Big shout out to all of our friendly raids tonight, including Ellieface as well as FNL. Happy to have you all here as well. Big thanks for everyone who stuck around for any of those raids. Like what you saw, drop us a follow. Happy to have each and every one of you as a member of our lovely community. And if you want to be a deeper part of our community, go ahead and join us over on Discord, where we do lots of fun things. And if you want to submit picture games for next week's picture game, let us know. Drop your favorite images. You're going to notice a theme when you get in there. They can put nice images. Yeah. I swear, they're allowed as well.
Yeah, you can post nice things. That's okay.
You are allowed to. It is one of the things you're allowed to do.
It's always summer. Thanks for the follow. Also,
thank you so much as well. Greatly appreciate it. We are going to go raid. Someone we've raided a couple times. Another interesting person. This is Lyle Forever. They're doing a really cool thing tonight, which I've never seen on Twitch before, but I think it's very exciting, where they have a very large audience, and they've asked some of their audience to sign up for blind dates. And Lyle is moderating blind dates from his chat. Wow. So, I watched a little bit of one. It was very cute. I watched a little bit of another one. It was very awkward. So, who knows what we're going to get. But we're going to go say hi to Lyle, who probably won't acknowledge us, but I do think it's cool content, so I want to make sure that we share it. And then, come back Tuesday. I forget what exactly we're doing on Tuesday, but something fun.
I think I have it. Hold on. Stall for just a sec.
It's you. The game, it's you.
Oh, yeah. It's the game, that's you.
Oh, that's you.
I don't know if we figured out how to make that work or not, but we'll figure it out. Come back Tuesday for fun shenanigans. Otherwise, you know what? It'll be a good time. Thanks for hanging out. Have a good one. Enjoy your weekends. We're going to go say hi to Lyle. But before we do, yes,
what
Max.
do we do every time we end the show?
Max, thank you so much for asking me. The way we end every single show here, week after week on Show and Tell Live, is by making butterflies with our hands and singing the alphabet in reverse every single week. You can't do it without it. So have a good one. Make sure to catch your Z's and your Y's.
T, Y, X, W,
W, V,
W, U, T, S, R, Q, P, O, N, M, S, R, S, R, F, Y.
I got lost. Where am I?
Q, U.
Oh no! My butterfly died!
Oh, we're out.
F.
God, the alphabet backwards.